What is it called when the word sorry is not used for apologizing? When I use the word sorry for something I did wrong. I'm sorry I bumped into you. I would be apologizing. However, when I use the word sorry to express pity for something that is not actually my fault. I'm sorry you couldn't figure that out. I'm sorry for your loss. Is it still called an apology in English? In Chinese, we wouldn't use the same word in these different sentences. I would love to know what this type of sentence is called.
I'm sorry for your loss is condolence. However, that's too strong for I'm sorry you couldn't figure that out, which is an expression of empathy. Neither is an apology, which means either an expression of regret for harm you caused, or a defense of your actions.
These are expressions of empathy, sympathy, or a combination of both. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another; sympathy, feelings of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune. New Oxford American Dictionary.
Both sentences can be called commiserations, a noun that means the act of commiserating, sorrow for the wants, afflictions, or distresses of another, pity, compassion, or may be described as sentences. Besides being commiserating, as suggested earlier, the sentence, I'm sorry for your loss, is indeed a condolence, or an expression of comfort, support, or sympathy offered to the family and friends of somebody who has died. While I'm sorry you couldn't figure that out may express empathy, whether it actually does so depends on text and tone of voice. It is empathetic if the speaker understands and sympathizes with the listener. It is regrets, expresses a feeling of sorrow, if the speaker is sorry that the listener didn't figure something out. For example, if a test taker does badly on several questions, a teacher might be sorry but not sympathetic or empathetic. It may be sarcasm if the speaker thinks the problem is trivial or obvious and could have been figured out easily.
Literally, sorry means sad. So if somebody says I am sorry for your loss, then he is empathizing with you. The correct expression for an apology is I apologize, rather than I am sorry. So next time somebody bumps into you and he says, I am sorry, remember these words.
I remember having found somewhere her hair was a sorry mess. Not sure if this really relates to the question, as here the use of sorry looks rather atypical.
If you want to support my channel, please consider liking